having some technical problems. I had to restart the feed. We're going to try this again. I'm going to be doing chakra cards today. Sorry about that. If you're just finding me, go ahead, take a second to go ahead and just leave a comment. If you're going to want a card, give me a moment to pull this up again. I was having some kind of technical issues sharing it out. Just take a second, share this out. We're going to be talking about this space weather today. Yeah, take a sec, share this out. Alright, we still have a lot of energy coming in. I was just starting to kind of talk about how we need to really do the spiritual work, or we might have a hard time kind of shifting into and navigating these new energies. We can tell that the frequencies are just going up on this planet, and they're just going to get higher and higher and higher. And it's up to us to kind of keep up vibrationally. So take a second, share this feed out. I'm trying to do it on my page, trying to see if it's working. I was doing something weird. Okay, give me one sec. Alright. I was having a hard time sharing it. Alright, we have a lot of energy continuing to come in. We've had a lot of crazy space energy since this last eclipse as well, and that can be normal. You know, there's a lot of energies kind of merging together. We still have the effects of the eclipse kind of hitting us, and I always describe the eclipse as like an energetic reset where you might even need a minute. It's kind of like rebooting a computer, so it can take you a second to kind of move around and find your flow again. And we have a lot of really like galactic energy, solar energy, all kind of hitting us at once. The combination of these energies is affecting us on so many levels. It's actually recoding and rewriting our DNA. It's doing a lot to the physical body. When I go to check out things like the Space Weather website, they have no idea what these energies are or how to even, you know, put this stuff out to the public. They say these are complex energies and they basically know nothing about them or the sources that they're coming in and affecting this planet from. So we know that we're getting hit with a lot of energies. Science hasn't really caught up with this entire process and can't even really gauge the effects of these energies. So we're kind of getting hit with a lot. A lot of people have been feeling kind of purge-like effects, or maybe just feeling lethargic, you know, taking a minute, needing more time for yourself, maybe just feeling like, you know, withdrawn, not wanting to be around people. Those are all kind of normal signs when you're going through an energy shift. So we're going through some massive energy shifts right now. We're getting moved around, but where to? Well, what have you guys been thinking about the past 2 weeks? Those are probably really affecting your timelines right now, because through the rest of this month, we're really creating the new through the things that we're thinking about, focusing on our intentions, our dreams, the things we want to do with our lives. So this is a really powerful time with all of these energies kind of hitting us to be manifesting, thinking about the near future. What do you want to do this year? Places you want to go, experiences you want to have. Maybe you can manifest anything. It could be like, you know, the body you want, the partner you want, right? The dream job, the dream vacation. You literally can focus on manifesting anything that you want into your life. So this is a really powerful time. We're also, you know, kind of wrapping up being in Capricorn, and so we're kind of getting organized the next week. We're going to continue to kind of carry on that theme of getting organized, planning, maybe thinking about our future, getting excited, kind of thinking about where this is all headed. But it's very important that we are putting in the spiritual work right now, focusing on healing, working on our energy, because the things that we've previously were carrying around with us, the baggage that we've become kind of comfortable with, it isn't going to really serve us in these new energies. So it's really important that we're continuing onward with our healing journey, letting go of, you know, anything energetically that is no longer in alignment with these new energies. All right, my link is above. I kind of have a lot going on too. I almost didn't get on feed today, but I thought it was needed because I know these are really intense energies. I like to think that is my superpower, that I can kind of flow in these energies and move around too. I was saying that kind of is a superpower. So if you guys are kind of feeling it, you know, taking a minute, that is normal. It really is, I swear. So take a second if you need it. Listen to your body. Do more water. Do better foods too. I think that a lot of, you know, the older like GMO foods and foods that aren't good for us are not going to be good for people in these new energies. So a lot of you guys are kind of craving better food, hopefully taking better care of your body. Maybe, you know, moving around a little bit, all things that'll really help in these energies. If you guys could share this feed out, that would be amazing. I was having like tech problems. If you guys could also share this out, it really helps so much. All right, my link is above. I am going to be here. I am encouraging you guys to come check my site out if this resonates with you. I'm always manifesting students for my energy healing classes and things like that. I've been kind of missing in action this week because I am working on our class spaces here on Facebook. So until like further notice, I'm going to be doing videos in our group areas. If you guys aren't in these groups, I have like a group section on this page so you can go find other content. If you're into these chats about the metaphysical, you know, I have little areas that I'm always putting other content out in. I just did a video in Lemurian Dream School 2 on working with your ancestors and spirit guides. All right, Nancy Richardson. You're working on your solar plexus. Self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. Keep working on your solar plexus. This is a lot of energy, and part of the process, I believe, is kind of becoming more and more empathic, compassionate, maybe going through periods where you're very energy sensitive or sensitive to even the frequencies around you. You know, I've had experiences where I went into kind of some low vibrational place. I think it was like a parking garage somewhere. And I suddenly felt very nauseous, like I didn't feel good, right? It was too low frequency for me. I can tell you experiences like that, where suddenly, you know, you just can't go in certain places. Maybe the energy isn't feeling so good. So, you know, we go through periods where we're kind of becoming more and more energy sensitive, even if it's to places, situations, things like that. Really take care of your energy though. You're very empathic. So you're often taking in energy, not your own. I see so many people that have a spiritual awakening and end up sick, like physically sick, especially people that are empaths or healers, because we're taking in other energies around us. And when you're asleep, you don't understand this stuff. And so you're not able to really, you know, process those and get rid of the energies not your own, or you could be absorbing other people's frequencies. So it's so important that you're kind of taking care of your own energy. Lakaya M. You too, solar plexus, empaths. Responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, and fulfillment. We're getting rid of victim programming. I should say victim narrative. We're getting rid of the victim narrative, and that would be kind of the story that, you know, you got going through this place, right? Your ego story wrote you. And I mean, this is really my theme for 2020, where I'm going to start to write my own story and my own chapters, and I'm going to ditch any kind of like, you know, story being fed to me. So it's very important that we're taking responsibility. You can look at your entire life like you created that, good or bad, every experience. And I mean, we're still learning how to manifest, so we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. We should take that in those lessons and kind of work on creating like our dream life, something better out of all that, right? And so it's really about kind of learning how to manifest, staying positive. That can really just change your entire reality. And people are like, yeah, right. I wouldn't be on video right now if this stuff didn't work. So it's very important that we understand simply through changing the things we're thinking about and how we're viewing things and staying more positive. That's all we need to be doing here. And we have this universal force that will assist us in anything else that we're trying to do. So we have to do our part in staying positive about things too. Michelle Birch. Your heart chakra, passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. It's time to kind of find our spark, right? Find our passion. We need to light that fire within. So this is all about lighting ourselves up brighter. It really is. Just think of yourself as a star, and you need to be shining brighter. You need to do more of what it is that you love, right? More self-love, things that you find, you know, joy in, more of that. Darlene Saldana, love it. Heart chakra. All right, connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. And that's all that's important here. Love. This is where our journey is meant to lead us on so many regards. And you can just look at, your entire experience as your soul simply leading you home. Keep working on your heart chakra. We're going to go through a lot of heart chakra expansion this year too, like with these energies. So a lot of people can feel it. I've had a lot of people, seeing it on Facebook where they're kind of having like chest pain, heart kind of related issues, things like that. We're clearing out so much, not just out of the physical vessel, but out of our kind of, DNA, out of our soul. So we have a lot of releasing we've been doing, and we're doing a lot of expansion. Neferti Aten, heart chakra as well. Sometimes we work on different chakras for our path. That's why I really like the chakras, because we can really tell, a lot of the times which ones are stronger ones are, or ones we should be working on more. So for sure, work on your heart chakra. I believe the feminine took on a lot of collective kind of pain lessons, will you, so that we could heal these things. And we see there's a lot happening, globally, especially with the divine feminine as well. Our heart chakra is actually a porthole to our past lives as well, which kind of, makes sense. So we're kind of clearing out a lot with that chakra as well. Stay open when you're working with your heart chakra. A lot of times we have like trauma or pain, and we tend to want to like close ourselves off in a little box. For sure, stay open. It's generally through like people being led to us, experiences, strange kind of random encounters that sometimes our manifestations are being brought to us too. So try to stay more open. Tracy Whitehead. I know the energies are intense, right? I'm like, I couldn't figure if I should video or not. The energies are kind of intense. I see the effects that they're having. I always say I have a lot of concern. I'm not trying to be like, right, the one. I have a lot of concern with this planet, and it's supposed to, I guess, keep me going and keep me doing this, but I do have a lot of concern as to these energies and some people not being able to handle them on the physical vessel, because it's a lot. If we haven't detoxed, or we still have a lot of kind of garbage, for sure, listen to your body right now. We're going through some crazy shifts. Tracy, crown chakra, divine consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. Keep working on your crown chakra. We have a lot of the interdimensional around us, though. A lot of you guys can feel more psychic, right? More tuned in during these shifts. More tuned in, heightened awareness. You guys should be feeling more energy, heightened sensitivity, right? Maybe just getting kind of messages, synchronicities. Just trust me on this. Your spirit guides are trying to get your attention, everyone, today. We have kind of a theme of your spirit guides this week and assisting you. Make sure you're asking for more help. I personally like to do that through prayer. But prayer is powerful for your crown chakra. I have a real lit up crown chakra. And so that's really powerful when we're connecting with the universe, whether it's, prayer or meditation, all good for that. Wendy Grilly, you're working on your throat chakra. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. And we really need to find our voice and our truth. We really do. It's really powerful as well. Keep working on your throat chakra. I'm big on detoxing and purifying for that too. I don't think it's a coincidence. We see certain types of health kind of issues flaring up more and more too with these energies. Make sure you're taking care of your throat chakra, working on it. It's hard, right? That's the chakra I'm working on a lot, trying to do these videos, and it's so hard because I'm always like want to just chill alone or whatever, and I'm trying to get on here and talk in front of a lot of people, so it is very hard to kind of open up and find our voice again, especially with some of the past experiences, not just this life, but in past lives we've had in trying to kind of deliver these messages and this truth as well. But keep working with that. Elisa Cummins Perante. You're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. And you are the most expensive thing that you own, they say. You've been working on yourself the entire time you've been here. This is less about the material, which I think is going to kind of fade away anyway doing this process, and more about yourself as a person, the person that you're growing into, evolving into. Keep working on your base chakra. Sometimes, we feel really secure, and then when it's time for a change or time to do something new, it's like the ego just flares up with all that fear. Like, this isn't going to work out, right? This isn't going to work out. I don't know about this. I don't know, right? That's all kind of signs of ego programming. And for me, someone that, for my whole life path, I dealt with a lot of that fear. for me, connecting with the earth and grounding is something that can really help heal your root chakra and make you feel more secure as well. Crystal Waldo, thank you. You're working on your third eye. Insights, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. Keep working on your third eye. Our chakras are going to continue to expand as we're going through this journey. Let's see, Rachel Bryant. Oh my God, coffee and toddlers. That's what we do here. Shout out to those of you that are conscious parenting, right? It's very hard work. I know that, that's why I don't judge people's paths. I know everyone has, stuff that we have no idea about. You guys would know your journey better than anyone else, right? But we have a lot we're trying to do in one place, like a lot of lessons. I don't know if everyone's feeling like that. I think the whole planet might be kind of feeling like it's just a lot all at once. That's all normal though, and you're well on your mission doing that. Keep working on your third eye too. Trust the process where it's guiding you. I think there's going to be more and more of these kind of crystal kids coming to the planet too to assist in all of this. These kids are teaching you guys how to parent, a lot of you guys too. Right? A lot of times these kids are teaching you guys how to conscious parent too, because it's kind of new. Let's see, Mary D. Santiago, you're working on your third eye. Seeing perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. A lot of you guys have been kind of taking a minute by yourselves. Come out of your cave right now. Tend to get out a little, even if it's like, things you needed to wrap up, errands you need to run. Try to move around a little. Try to be a little more social. It is needed. We tend to kind of go isolate when we're doing this spiritual awakening stuff. Maybe call a friend, get out there, go have coffee out in the Matrix, do something, get out. Get out, for sure. Get out of your shell. It'll make you feel better processing a lot of this energy, though. Go do something that makes you happy. All right, Lori Parrish Robinson. You're working on your throat chakra. Self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Keep working on your throat chakra. That is your connection with your higher self as well. Let's see, Regina Lily Morella. You're working on your solar plexus. Personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. We need good personal boundaries. That really helps us have healthy relationships. Sometimes that's hard for empaths too, especially in like romantic relationships. A lot of times there's kind of a lack of boundaries, and it can lead to frustration from either person, right? Maybe just energy overload. We really need our own space too. We're kind of like growing flowers. It can be a lot. Make sure that you're practicing setting healthy boundaries. No people pleasing, no more doing things because other people want it. Make sure that you're, putting yourself first in the things that you're doing. That can be hard because, we come here wanting to help and be of service to certain souls, especially the ones on this video. So sometimes we feel like we should be like helping and things like that. Good boundaries. Rosa Patterson, you're very empathic too, right? The best thing for that, I am huge. I just took a salt bath. I don't have time to do that every day, so I just kind of replace my shower with it at times. Things like salt baths, grounding, nature, having better boundaries, are really going to help you with that. Let's see, Beck Smith. You're working on your sacral. Desires, goals, passion, craving, and fulfillment. Ruth. You're working on the mind. Openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. And, if some of you guys are getting those third eye cards, maybe you're supposed to be really fine-tuning your manifesting this year too, right? Sometimes we have stronger energy centers. I'm really in my third eye too. And if any of you guys feel like you're in your mind a lot, make sure that you're, kind of practicing manifesting, staying positive, because that's a really powerful energy center. Cassie Duncan. You're working on your third eye too. Guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. Pay attention to where you're being guided to. It's very important that we are listening to our internal compass, which is something that sounds a little bit different than that fear-based ego kind of voice guiding us. It's important that we're kind of following our heart, that internal compass, our intuition. Tori McFadden. You're working on your throat chakra. Will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Keep working on your throat chakra. Star Pain. Oh, I love it. You're working on your sacral. Sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. And Kundalini energy is powerful. We're seeing a lot of that energy sweep the planet. A lot of people are feeling it too. You guys know that I do teach Kundalini Reiki too, and it's one of my favorites. I like working with that energy, but it is powerful for your sacral too. Keep working on your sacral. Kimberly Ann. You're working on your third eye. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Pay attention to your dreams. I was just talking about this on my last video. I just did this morning in Lumerian Dream School. Pay attention to your dreams. They are not random occurrences. They're not your imagination like you've been taught. They are glimpses into another reality that your soul is able to travel to when you're sleeping. So pay attention. Carrie McKenna, love it. There's lots of snow. You're working on your solar plexus. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. I love it. That's why everyone's in hibernation mode, right? The eclipse just like, the first one especially was like on Christmas, and it just put everyone in like hibernation mode, and then no one was moving. Like it was like holiday break. And then, you know, this other eclipse came, and I feel like I knew this would happen because it always is like the way energy works, that once everything stops, it's going to move again very fast. So a lot of people can feel that momentum right now, all of this energy moving around, kind of pushing everyone to get it together, get organized, get something done. It's a good time to start a new project, maybe take a new class, do something new, maybe, I don't know. It's a good time to make plans, even if it's like vacation plans, travel plans, even if it's things that you feel are impossible. Really start to kind of daydream. Holly Asper, you're working on your sacral. Pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Let's see. Kelly Martin Wright, you're working on your crown. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. And you guys know I think prayer, meditation, Reiki are probably the best thing for your crown chakra. You know, any type of energy healing or attunement or initiation is going to really work with, you know, that center as well. Really good for it. Let's see. Lori Martin. You're working on your base chakra, your root chakra. Home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. For sure, work on grounding more, letting go of fear, right? A lot of people with these space storms get anxiety. I guess anxiety is the best word for it. We can see that there is a correlation between some of these energies and anxiety people are feeling. I look at anxiety as kind of a symptom of fear, right? Where you're kind of worried. It's kind of like fear. So we see a lot of that kind of ungrounds people and kind of brings out these things. Work on staying grounded. It will really help. Christine Cook, sacral, money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. And we're kind of trying to get out of that third-dimensional system of lack and into the fifth-dimensional one of abundance, where everyone can manifest easily anything that they need or want. And we're kind of getting rid of the negative, hopefully, programming associated with money. More practice manifesting. Heather Keenan McGuire. You're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. I'm reading the comments too because I like to pay attention to what's going on. And if you guys are feeling tired, ascension funk, like I said, try to move around. Energy work really helps. All that these storms are doing, whether it is like an eclipse, a full moon, a space storm, they're just showing you what's already there. So, you know, a lot of people are kind of resisting these new energies too. Sometimes if we're feeling like tired, stressed out, these can be signs that we have kind of energetic blockages, and we've had a lot of energy kind of removing a lot of these things. We have a lot of stuck energy clearing with these energies. So pay attention to your body, see how you feel. Let's see, Heather. Heart chakra, forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. More healing, keep working on it. I joke around and say it's my superpower that I'm good at and can go with these storms and can kind of flow in them. And it took a lot of internal work to get to that place though. So the more work you do on your energy, probably the better you'll be able to handle these shifts. Stacey Carmen Brady. Throat chakra, communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Find your voice. You're going to have to. Amy Seymour. You're working on your heart chakra. Emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Keep working on your heart chakra. Let's see. I love it. Pam Hinshaw. You're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, grounding, nature, presence, practicability, stability. Yeah, if any of you guys are like not feeling so hot, I'm doing 2 of my class spaces this week. Maybe go join, like I have a post up on Awakening to Ascension, the group, and Lemurian Dream School. I'm kind of doing different activations that'll help with that. Maybe go check out some of my group areas, right? Maybe go check out some of my group areas for some further work that you could do that will help you with this stuff. Let's see. David Henderson. I love it. Send in love. You're working on your throat chakra. Creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. All right, your mission on earth. First off, we're supposed to be having fun, but we tend to forget that part, right? But we're supposed to be getting creative. Yes, your life is a masterpiece, your work of art. Get creative about it. Kind of really work on what you're manifesting. Find your voice too. Let's see, Kimberly Ann. You're working on your heart chakra. Compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. More self-care, more self-love, more taking care of yourself. We need to have compassion for ourselves as well as others. Nicole Sakatric Bodig. Crown chakra. Keep working on your crown chakra. That's really the enlightenment chakra as well. Things like meditation, fresh air, nature all really help with that energy center. Renee Gravlin. You're working on your solar plexus, gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. And keep on following your intuition. It might lead you somewhere crazy, right? Keep following that internal compass. It's never going to be wrong. Sometimes we have that kind of fear in the way, our ego in the way, right? But really follow your intuitive compass, like where it's leading you. It will really help you. You're also very energy sensitive. Make sure you're taking good care of your energy. Saran Nadu, you're working on your third eye. Visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. And I always say one of your abilities is to manifest, and hopefully that's something you really unlock this life. So make sure you're practicing, even if you're like just learning more about the law of attraction, visualizing. For me, I daydream. We have a lot of time throughout the day where we're doing things, and I try to daydream about the outcomes that I want. Visualization is really powerful. Love it. Crystal Scrimshaw. I've been seeing orbs everywhere too. We were saying there's a lot of fairies here. I kind of say I kind of am living in an elemental realm anyway, so we're having like lots of like spirit activity, orbs. I was doing a video like yesterday and there was orbs everywhere. So, you know, orbs can either be like angels, elementals, spirit guides. They're probably fairies here though. So we do have a lot of the interdimensional. This is supposed to be like a good time where we could perceive more of the spiritual, even if you guys are just like feeling real tuned in, having, you know, dreams you're recalling, maybe just feelings, knowings. All right, Crystal, you're working on your root chakra. Action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. Time to get into action. I've been feeling a little lethargic too, right? I haven't been doing enough videos. I've been feeling a little lethargic, so I'm going to kind of get back in my video flow this week, which is really good for me. This is really about getting into action too. We have to put in some work if we want something. So we have really had to manifest something, put in that action, put in that work to make it happen. Keep working on your root chakra. This energy is a little too grounding for me in Capricorn too, probably, right? We're finishing up Capricorn. It seems a little grounding, which is good for people, but I need to kind of stay excited and stay like, you know, excited on my videos and kind of, you know, putting my energy up, not down. So we are kind of finishing up Capricorn, and it's very grounding for the planet. Tina Burrows. You're working on your sacral chakra, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. More fun, please. More fun, please. Light yourself up. It will light up everyone around you. So more fun, more of what you like to do. Wayne Weaving, you're back. Third eye chakra, yes. Third eye chakra. Keep working on your third eye. It's so powerful of a chakra that most governments globally have been putting fluoride in the water just to shut down that psychic center in our body. So you know it's very powerful stuff when you see such a global kind of conspiracy about all of this stuff as well. So you know this stuff is very important, very powerful. Annette Ahem, I love it. Love, you're working on your heart chakra. This is your life lesson right now. I know. We come here and we work on sometimes real simple things, right? Sometimes we work on getting rid of fear. Sometimes we literally work on love and things like that. So work on love, kindness, benevolence, sharing and receiving. Ashley Samahak. You're working on your crown chakra. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. We're going back to school, right? We're always learning, right? We're going to continue learning with this experience, but keep working on your crown. We're loving your pictures over here, too. Let's see, Angelica Grant. You're working on your base chakra, your root chakra. Physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. And keep working on taking care of your physical body. We're going through so many changes, and it's very hard to kind of document this stuff too, right? We're going through a lot of physical changes with the body, and in a basic way, our human body is being upgraded to a different body type. This is a good thing. It's happened in past times as well, and you know, the people that were incarnate at that time were all for it because they would get, you know, a better vehicle. There were some problems with the last one. You know, sometimes the stomach wasn't so great, issues with food, and we're seeing that again, that the third dimensional body isn't very good for us spiritually. So we're really being upgraded by these energies coming into the planet, and these are huge bursts of radioactive energy. And I've done a lot of like research as to the effects of these energies, what they do to us on kind of a DNA level, a cellular level, and what's kind of happening on this planet. And these are intense energies. It doesn't matter if people are aware of the process or not, we're all going through it. And so in a basic way, our body is being upgraded into a totally different body type. A lot of you guys can tell about the changes that we're kind of going through. So really take care of your physical body while you're going through this. Brian Feliciano. You're working on your crown chakra. Awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Dawn Zito, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra. Let go of fear. We've probably seen every one of our fears play out, I assume, this life anyway. Like our worst fears. Like, face it, I don't think we were that good at manifesting in dense, low frequency kind of energies. We were not ourselves, right? Things like that. So we're kind of literally supposed to be letting go of this fear and embracing these new energies as a means to create your dreams now. Things you want, right? Things that inspire you, things that you like. But transmuting that fear within was a big part of the process. Let go of it now. We always think we're going back to past traumas or past timelines or past relationship issues. And we kind of carry this stuff around like, is that going to happen again, right? Let go of it. Once you've been through it, you're kind of somewhere else in your journey, and the energies are so much different. You're in a new space now. This stuff is never going to manifest in that same way. So really stay positive about where you're headed with all this. Bernice Brown. Sacral, more fun vibes, please. And we're needed to kind of lift up these frequencies on the planet, I swear. So it might kind of sound silly to say if you're having a good day, you're helping lift up the collective, but you really are. So try to really shift your vibe right now. This planet's kind of in an ascension funk and needs us. There's a lot of people not feeling good from these energies, right? Not handling them good. A lot of disorientation. People might not even know where they are, what's going on. And so we are really needed in all of this. So make sure you're kind of anchoring the light into. Patty Ann, inner child, solar plexus. You're energy sensitive and you're healing your inner child, but these space kids are the ones to do that, I swear, right? That's why a lot of you guys are parenting. It is meant to break those cycles for good, to heal those kind of things. Have more fun, play more too. Let's see. Noelle Latrace, you're working on your throat chakra. Find your voice. It's hard. Like I said, public speaking was never my thing, right? It was never my thing, but it's very important that we are finding our voices. It's going to be really powerful in all of this. Joshua James Frey, your crown chakra. We need more faith. You know where the fear is coming from. Lack of faith on this planet. We see a lot of fear. Otherwise, the news couldn't put out a scary story and have everyone panic in 1 minute. So have more faith. Believe in miracles, right? Not just believe in miracles, expect them. I always kind of get myself in these situations where I need a miracle to kind of come out of it, and I see them. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you all the mind-blowing things that I've experienced and seen since I've started out on this spiritual path. For sure, have more faith and trust in the universe. Healy Mellowship. You're working on your sacral. Relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. And I'm going to be going on this note because I do have some things to do, but if you haven't been to my site, I can kind of give you some recommendations. If you're not feeling good, have past issues, have had health issues, you might want to check out like a chakra clearing. Some of you guys are going to be the healers. That's going to kind of help this collective. And a lot of you guys are kind of just waking up to that fact that you might be a light worker or an empath or a starseed. The best place for me to get into that kind of path was I took Usai Reiki, and that's a good place to get like a good understanding of this stuff. Some of you guys might be at different levels, maybe more advanced, and might be kind of drawn to this stuff for some types of activations. So I do a bunch of different things. I'm always here one-on-one for readings as well. I do Akashic work, and I am someone who is clairvoyant and can assist people with their kind of journey. So my link is above. I'm highly encouraging you guys to check that out. I was just thinking about how mind-blowing it is, because we always think we can't make this change, right? We always think we can't do a lot or can feel like that, but I do have like 30,000 followers on this page. If everyone were to at some point like donate $1, we could do some type of massive like project or mission, and it's always mind-blowing to me. So you guys help so much. Anytime you're purchasing something, either a class, donation, anything, it is helping so much and keeping these videos kind of going and getting this information out. All right, I will be back tomorrow.